guys, it's Bree, and this past weekend me and Keyon went to go do our final catering testing, and we went and looked at a bridal shower venue, and it was just such a fun weekend. And you guys are gonna see that very shortly, but I did want to just set this video up by saying that even though this wedding planning process has been fun on days, this has been tough. You guys have been requesting more wedding planning videos, and I think in order to continue to make wedding planning videos, I have to be very transparent with you guys and tell you that this has not been an easy process for me. And I'll tell you guys more of my testimony later, but for me, marriage is something that I think I've always been afraid of, in a sense. Of course, I've always wanted it, but because my parents' marriage didn't work out, and because all the marriages that I see that I'm close with, that are around me, like in my family and in my friends, don't work out, it scares me to walk into something that I don't know whether it's gonna work out or not. I am the type of person that needs a backup plan. I'm the type of person, just being real humble, open, and transparent with you guys. I'm the type of person that I love a backup plan. I love a plan B. I love something that if my plan A falls through, I got something on the back burner, right? And with this, like with marriage, there's no turning back, and it's such a significant, life-changing, defining event of your life, and it's just been really hard getting my heart and my mind to that place. I struggle with anxiety anyway. Even before this, I talked to you guys about my struggles with anxiety in nursing school, and it has shifted into a new space in my life, but I still have anxiety and I work through it every single day. I am working on it, but I just wanted to be real honest with you guys and let you know that if you're struggling through your wedding planning process or whatever season of life you're in right now, you're not alone. And I just want to encourage you that if you're struggling with trusting God in a particular season, it's because He's trying to grow you. He needs your faith to be stronger for the season that you're about to walk into. Push yourself to have more faith in Him. Push yourself to surrender your plans, your plan Bs, your plan Cs, your plan Ds. Surrender it all to Him, and He's gonna make it work. Romans 8:28 says that all things will work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose. So I don't want to be long in this beginning intro section. Y'all are about to see the amazing time that I had with Keyon and my mom this past weekend, and I had so much fun. One thing I can shout out and say is that Keyon has been so patient with me during this season. He has been so forgiving with me and loving, and I know that he loves me and will always take care of me. God was so good and faithful to give me a partner who understands what I'm going through, and even though sometimes I may have hurt him by things that I was questioning or asking him, he was still so steady and still so ready to marry me. And it just makes me all the more like, it just helps me to know that He's the one for me. I trust God, and I'm just gonna have crazy faith that because of the love and the connection that me and Keyon have built, and because God is in it, and because we are a 3-strand cord, that we will not be easily broken. We will not be easily broken. So I'm just holding on to that, and I'm holding on to my truths in the Lord. And but just know that if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're struggling with a certain season of your life, if you're walking into something that's unfamiliar to you, such as marriage, pray over you guys and pray that you will hope in the Lord, that you will release your fears and your worries over to Him, that you will lean on Him, that you will rest in Him and receive peace, that you will surrender all of your plans to the Lord, and that you'll receive all the blessings in return according to his will. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, let's get into the video.
Oh wow.
Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to the channel. Today are doing some wedding planning things.
Sure is.
And I've recently gotten a request, make sure you don't hit them, to do more wedding planning things.
Is she capping on the tube?
To do more wedding planning things. So this week we are doing our final food tasting with the place that we are pretty sure we're gonna go with. We just have to figure out what exact menu items we want and kind of figure out whether we want a buffet style or a seated dinner, plated dinner. So we're headed there right now. We're almost there. We're just stuck in some traffic. And tomorrow we're gonna go and do like a venue walkthrough, just like planning out the seating chart. Well, not really the seating chart, but like the seating, the tables, and just different design elements of the actual venue. So super excited, and you guys can just stay tuned and see what we're doing. Hey guys, Future Bree here. I absolutely forgot to tell you guys that we loved the food, and the second place we went to was a bridal shower venue, and we absolutely loved it as well. Super excited for the food and my bridal shower. And now back to our Starbucks review. Okay, so me and
All right.
me and Keyon tried a new Starbucks drink today. It's the apple crisp macchiato, and we did get it hot. So Keon's gonna give his remarks.
Why she gotta give me let me do the remark? I think you should try it. We got it with almond milk. Usually, I know some people get it with regular milk, but it basically tastes like a caramel macchiato or something like that with a hint of apple and cinnamon, and it kind of smells like an apple pie almost. So
It does smell like apple pie. I personally don't love it. I would say play it safe with like a pumpkin cream cold brew or something for your holiday drink.
cold brew.
For your holiday drink, you should probably go with that. But I'm the type of person, I really like apple cider and apple things, so I thought I was gonna really like this. And it may just be the coffee in it.
She don't drink coffee, y'all.
I'm not really a coffee drinker. I usually drink tea.
I am, so.
But I thought it was gonna be more like cinnamony and appley, but it was neither of those things. It just tastes like really bad coffee.
Yeah, and please leave a comment down below and let us know if you use the words cinnamonally, okay, and appley.
And appley.
Okay,
They came out with a whole new Starbucks line of drinks this season, so let us know down below like what's your favorite drink is. And today we are going to our venue to check it out.
Yep.
And we're excited. We're doing some different like decor type of things, so I'm excited. Keyon hasn't even seen the venue.
Have not.
So
I'm excited to see.
So we'll show you guys whenever we get there. Okay guys, so it's the end of the day now. We went to go see the venue, and point number one is wedding planning is hard. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not. Hire a wedding planner. I'm gonna do a whole video. I told him I'm gonna have to do a whole video after we have our wedding, just about mistakes that I've made and about what I would do differently, because I have a lot that I would probably do differently. But so whenever I put the money down on our venue, I was the only one that was able to go and see it. Keyon had to work that day, couldn't get it off, and my mom worked that day, so she couldn't get it off. So I was doing a lot of the venue shopping on my own, and the main thing for me was finding a beautiful outdoor like garden space that I was just gonna love for the ceremony. And the venue is not bad. We rated it like whenever we just talked about it, we rated like a 6 or a 7.
Right.
My mom, though, this is her first time seeing it. It's Keyon's first time seeing it. And my mom was not for it at all. Like she likes the outdoor space. She likes the ceremony space, but the reception space, which we agree with her, it's not the most gorgeous. It doesn't have like, you know, the chandeliers. It's not the most fancy. But the thing about it is you really have to have money. You would think that, you know, the space would not be that expensive, but the ones that I was looking at in Dallas, they are literally like $6,000, $7,000 a pop just for the reception space sometimes. Or if it's combined, space. Yeah, or if it's combined, then it'll be that amount.
And guys, your ceremony is only like 30 minutes, 40 minutes tops.
Oh, so, 30 minutes tops, really.
Right, so you know.
But that's where all the photo ops come in, and you know, the videography and all of that. So it's hard. It's like, for me, my mom was like, which one is more important to you, like the reception space or the ceremony space? And I was like, I think honestly, for me they're even. I know most people, because of the time that you spend in the reception space, you would want that to be that would be the most important. But for me, like I said, just because of the photos and the videography and the fact that that's actually the moment where I'm gonna feel like the bride, I'm gonna get my moment, you know, like just to, you know, feel beautiful and be in a beautiful space. That was why it was so important for me to have a beautiful outdoor space. So another tip would be to save early for your wedding, especially if you know that you want gorgeous outdoor wedding, like a garden, or if you know that you want a beautiful like reception space, or like really anything other than, what did you say you didn't want? Like a banquet hall?
I didn't want like y'all know they be having those halls, and they usually just have a lot of parties or quinceañeras at them. Not that I'm against quinceañeras. I love quinceañeras. I've been to hundreds, literally hundreds. But those places, some places where they just do parties and other things, there's no windows, but it's also not elegant. There's no chandeliers. The walls have weird paint on them, or they have stains everywhere. It looks like it's an old building that hasn't been renovated. It hasn't been, you know, we looking for something elegant, that's new, that's fresh.
Yeah.
That gives you that wow factor. Yeah. Nothing where, you know, it's just an open hall where it looks like mostly people just have parties there, or they rent them out real quickly for, you know, little small events. And
right.
So, yeah.
And a big thing for us too is like natural lighting, or like just having like windows. Like I love windows, and I love having like natural light, and that was a big selling point for me for our reception space, because it literally has like half of the space is just all windows, and it's pretty. I mean, it's not, it isn't like super elegant or super fancy. And the thing that I didn't realize or didn't pay attention to on my first visit was just what Keyon was just saying, is like how old and like not kept up things are. I didn't get to see the bridal suite and the groom suite whenever I went the first time. I just saw pictures, and in the pictures, the photographers must have done a really good job of hiding things, because they were both very, like, the bridal suite is like, she kept saying it's historic and, you know, made out of cement, and that's really cool, but it's also just like not very well kept up. Yeah, and not picture worthy. Like, it's just, it's not even like, I don't know, it has these little wooden chairs, like, it's just the whole space in general. It wasn't like the vibe that you would think like modern or elegant. Nothing about it was modern, nothing about it was elegant. Historic is the word. And that's what she kept saying. So basically what we're getting at is that we are gonna like look and see if we can have our reception somewhere else. Basically the point. We're gonna still stay with our ceremony space because I really love the garden. My mom really loves the garden. Keyon really loves the garden. I think everybody is agreed on that, but it's just gonna come down to if we can find another reception space. But once again, the thing is number one, the price, and number two, the fact that we're 2 months out now, and most people are already booked through the end of the year. So it'll just be interesting to see kind of how things come together. We know they are going to come together one way or another, whether we find another reception space or we just have to make this one look really beautiful. It's not bad. It's a 6 or a 7. So we'll just have to work some things out that we didn't necessarily plan for before. So, but yeah, those would be my tips to y'all so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did.
That's just a start.
But there'll be a video coming, yeah. And the other thing is that since we are going to try and look for another reception space, you can't get your money back once you've already paid the deposit on something. So I did pay a deposit, and the deposit for the venue was like more than half. Like it was 75% of the total cost. So yeah, we're gonna be out that, well, at least out some of it, because we'll still have the ceremony there, and I think the ceremony space cost was probably half of that. So,
but I mean, to be fair, what we paid for the entire venue, we would probably pay for just the ceremony space anyway. I mean,
yeah.
To be honest,
it's a really, I got a really good deal on it. Like when I went and talked to her, because of the date that we picked, and because we're doing it not in the evening, but it's like we're doing our ceremony at 2 p.m. So it's kind of like an afternoon, early evening kind of ceremony and reception. I got a really good price on it, and it's still on a Saturday because that's a big price factor for most venues, is like whether it's on a Saturday or a Sunday or Friday. Sundays and Fridays usually give you better rates, but yeah, so I got a really good deal on it. Like Keyon said, we probably would pay the same price somewhere else just for the garden. We are even more excited about our wedding after seeing the space.
We are very excited.
Hope you guys are too.
2021 November going into 2022.
The key to Bree's heart.
The key to Bree's heart. That's me. I'm the key. Okay.
Yes. If you don't know, we are exactly 2 months out from our wedding. Today is, well, I thought it was the 20th. Today is September 21st. So, but we are 60 days out from the wedding. So 60 days out from the wedding, and yeah, so excited. Our wedding is on November 20th, 2021. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I pray that you got something out of it, and I also pray that you guys are just staying happy and healthy during all that's going on in this world. It is really getting crazy out here. But thank you guys for always continuously supporting me. Follow me on Instagram to keep up with my journey more, because I do post a little bit more frequently on there, especially on my Instagram stories. So I will see you guys on Instagram and in my next video. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good night, and we love you. Talk to you later.
Love you guys.